Do you want to learn how to draw this adorable bubble tea drinking kitty? Well, then you are going to need a couple of items, like something to draw on, something to draw your doodle with, something to erase any mistakes that you might make, and do not forget a marker, a pen, or something dark to outline your doodle with, so that way you can color it in with whatever you choose. Grab your crayons, your markers, your colored pencils, or your paint, and let's get this little party started. Let's get started on our bubble tea kitty. I'm kind of excited. I don't think I've ever had bubble tea, but the drawing I have in my brain is going to be super cute. So we are going to start with a curved line on each side of our paper, and our paper is vertical, and I'm going to curve down. So each side is going to have a curved line, and I'm leaving this gap because I want to give my, oh, look at that, my marker smeared. I want to give my cat just a little chunk of fur here, just to help kind of add a little bit. It also helps break up that line. I just like to do that to my characters. It's entirely up to you. Now, right here on the side, this would be my cat's face. On the side of my cat's face, I'm going to create some zigzags here. So I'm going to curl out, so that way they're kind of the same on both sides. And then I'm going to curl in. So I'm not making straight zigzags. I'm trying to curve my line a little bit, and that's what I mean by curl or curve. And I'm going to stop because I need to draw the cup and I need to draw him drinking from the cup. I'm going to need some space in this middle, and I don't want to draw in something that isn't going to fit. So on both sides, I'm going to draw his or her triangle ears. I'm going to go ahead and draw in those nice rounded triangle ears. I'm going to give it the outside with a little corner there. Do the same thing on both sides. And that way I can add a little pink in the ears, but still keep whatever color I want to make my cat on the outside. Now, where my zigzags are here, my curves, that's where my nose is going to go. So right in the middle, I'm going to add in a little nose, and I'm going to color black. You can color it in pink, you can do whatever color you want to make it, but I'm going to leave it just a small little black dot. Now on each side of the nose, up a little bit, that's where I'm going to do a curved line for the eyes with an additional curved line, so it looks like he's got his eyes closed. Underneath the nose, which is going to be about where the rest of my face would go, because I don't want to do it up too high. I want to imagine that that curve is going to eventually go right here for his face. So I'm going to come right here and do a very loose W shape. And it's not connected to the nose. I've got a little bit of a gap there. And then from this W shape, I'm going to come down about 1 inch with 2 parallel lines. And that's going to be, bubble teas have those really thick straws. So that is going to be just that thicker straw. At the bottom of that shape, we're going to create an oval that's going to twist all the way around. That way that it becomes the hole in the top of my cup to hold the straw. Now I didn't finish the straw all the way down. I just did enough of the straw that would be coming out of the cup because I need to draw in a lid, and then I need to finish off the straw at the bottom underneath the lid. So now I'm going to go around my whole cup here with a nice big flattened oval. And I want my oval to match on both sides. And notice how I started on one side of the straw and I worked my way all the way around the straw and I came right back. Now I'm going to double up my lid. So I'm going to go down on each side with a very small little line, and close my book on you. It's easier for me to turn my book sideways to finish my lines. I don't know why, maybe it's just because I'm right-handed. That's just easier for me to kind of twist my book. So now that I have the lid of my cup drawn in, I can now come down just a little bit. I don't want to go down a whole lot because I want the cup to be, you know, have some tea in it. So I'm going to draw 2 lines, and then I'm going to go ahead and curve the bottom of that line and kind of just do a little, like a little ripple around it just to show that it's a liquid in there. Maybe the straw is kind of moving the liquid a little bit. Now that I have my lid, I can go back up and finish my cat face. I'm going to go to the corner here and I'm going to curve down, and I'm just going to kind of imagine my line going through my cup to the other side, and I'm going to finish that line. So now I have my kitty's face. We have cuties. I'm going to add in some whiskers. So just 2 nice long whiskers are plenty. And I'm going to do them on both sides. And look at that. We've got our little kitty. He's got his bubble tea drinking going on here. Now we got to finish off our doodle. So our cup is going to come in a little bit on each side. This lid is going to come out further than the cup. So I'm going to come down just a little bit at an angle for the cup. So this is the outside part of my cup. Lid, cup. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw some ovals. So I'm going to go right to that line, and these are going to be our cat's paws holding on to that cup. So there's his 2 little paws. I'm going to draw 2 little lines on each paw just to help mark out those are his paws. If you want to add little nails, go ahead and add little nails. I am not. And now, since I'm right even with the straw, I can go ahead and add a slightly curved line there and a curved line here to add in the liquid that's inside his clear cup. So now we've got the juice. Now I'm going to come down at an angle. I'm finishing that line up here, coming down at a slight angle because I want it to be like a cup, so I need it to kind of be angled. And then at the very bottom of the cup, we're going to go ahead and do a curved line to finish off that cup. So now we have our cup sitting on the ground. He's got his 2 little paws holding on to it, but I want him to look like he's sitting and enjoying his drink. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw in that kind of upside down egg shape or candy corn shape or rounded triangle shape, whatever works for you, for his 2 feet. And then I'm just going to kind of connect right here with a little curved line for like his body, his leg, body, whatever you need it to be there. All right, before I do anything else, I'm going to flip him back upside down just because it's easier for me. And I'm going to draw a curved line over here for his tail. And I'm just going to make it bigger out here, skinnier towards his body. Now, on the base of his feet, I want to go ahead and draw what kind of maybe looks like an upside down heart shape for his paw pad. And I want to give him 4 ovals. I don't know my shapes today. And that is going to be his paw pads. Now, I did say this was going to be a bubble tea. So a bubble tea does have little tiny dark circles, like gelatiny circles. And I did not put a protector paper between my sheets. I hope that it didn't ruin my drawing on the other side. All right, so I'm going to go through and add a little bubble or little circles in my drink. I don't want to add a whole bunch because the drink is going to be kind of milky, so it's going to cover up what you would see. You're not going to see all of them. All right, so there we go. I've got my little bubbles in my bubble tea, and the very last thing I feel like I need is just a little line, a ground line here, so he's not floating. So you can go ahead and add that in. And then look at that, we are all done with our doodle. Look how cute he is. It's our little kitty drinking some bubble tea. Go ahead and grab those crayons, markers, colored pencils, or paint, and let's color this adorable little kitty in. Look at how cute our adorable little bubble tea drinking kitty turned out. I love it. I hope that you had fun doodling with me today. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share, and come back for more doodles. I cannot wait to see you again. I hope that you had fun. Goodbye.